Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Mitchell and welcome to my channel. I am honestly so excited for today's video. Clearly I already have pretty much my base makeup on because today we're going to be reviewing and doing 3 looks. That's right, 3 looks using the new Life's a Drag palette. Ah! Bitch, I was shook when I got this in the mail, bitch. It came yesterday and I was shook. I'm so excited. It didn't take very long for shipping. I was so happy. So it does come with this little card in here too. It says Life's a Drag, and then it has Shea Coulee, Manny, Alyssa Ashley, and Farrah. And then in the back it says, bring out the queen in you with this beautiful mix of bright and neutral colors that blend effortlessly. There's 14 colors, it's cruelty free, and it is also vegan. I just don't think he had enough time to do the paperwork to say that it was vegan, but it is vegan as well. Okay, let's just talk about the palette, you guys. Holy shit, it's like this beautiful pink. Outside it's like with shimmer, and it's like, oh, I love it. And then on the back, it just has the information. Oh my gosh, bitch. I'm fucking excited. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Oh my god. So he has his eyes over here, and then on the back, it just says Lunar Beauty. Life's a Drag. Oh, this is huge. And this is heavy. Like it doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. It's nice and heavy. Bitch, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so excited. You get your little thing in here. You get your brush. Oh my god, I kind of almost forgot about the brush. So you get all these color tones. Look at them. Ooh! Cake Face, Sickening, Hunty, Beat, Campy, Pageant Queen, Kiki, Shady, Trade, Mug, Legendary, Kai Kai, Snatched, and Fishy. Like I said, I am going to be doing a pretty much 3 different looks with this eyeshadow palette because I wanted to see how diverse this palette can truly be. That's why I have my face makeup on already. Go ahead and zoom you guys in so we can start on the first look. And for all of my looks, I'm going to be using my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in NC20, and that's what I already have on my eyelid. This is going to be a little bit more of a light look, and so I'm going to take the color Cake Face, which is the light. Oh, these are huge. And I'm going to take his brush, and I'm going to take the little like flat shader side, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to set the brow bone. Oh my god, do you see this pigment? I want to set the brow bone first just so that I can get that out of the way, so by the time that I go into blending anything, it'll still be there, it'll just be underneath. And I'm only going to do this part. Okay, I'm going to take Sickening, and it's this shade right here. And I'm going to make this as my, my crease shade. Do you guys see this pigment? Holy shit. I'm also taking a little bit of Hunty just to get this a little bit more on the neutral side with the same brush. I'm just going to make sure this is everywhere. I'm going to take the color Mug, which is this shade right here, first. Something super light and like, I'm going to try to make this like summer as hell. I'm going to start with the outer corner. This is an R39 brush. I'm just going to take this in here and start building this up on the outer corner. Okay, these colors are blending out so nicely. This is going to create some depth in here. I'm going to go a little bit more in this inside towards the inner corner of the lid just to make sure I have some definition closer there. So far it's blending extremely well. I'm just gonna take a little, just a little bit of concealer, like honestly like the slightest bit. I'm going to take the color Legendary, which is this bronzy, beautiful shade. So I'm gonna take it on a E10. I'm gonna see, I'm not using Fix Plus. This is the shade without anything, and it's already beautiful. I'm gonna take a little bit on my finger and see if there's a difference. Oh my god. Are you guys seeing this look? Which I'm going to add a little bit of a more depth. So I'm going to take the color Trade over here, which is this shade right here. And I'm gonna be the one blending this right on top. I'm gonna add it a little bit on top of Legendary. I'm gonna take the same color Trade underneath my lower lash line. I think it's so pretty. And I'm gonna blend this out using a mug. I'm gonna take a little bit of thickening, just making sure that my edges are blending. This is definitely not what I had envisioned this look to look like, but I really like it. So I'm going to take the color Beat, which is the other beautiful shimmer in this palette, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna add this as my inner corner highlighter. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Okay, I zoomed you out a little bit because I do want to add this as my actual highlight color and see how this looks. Because, oh my god, do you see this? Oh! I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera. I'll be right back to show you the first finished look. Alrighty guys, so here is the finished look. I just applied the Mariah Carey lipstick in Michelmakeup on my lips with Kylie Dolce K lip liner to kind of go with a nude lip with this eye. And honestly, holy smokes, this is stunning. Stunning. Wow, I love it. I used the Makeup by Samuel lashes because I wanted something not so crazy, but I wanted them to be enough volume to go with this look. Honestly, I love it. I think you can definitely wear this out. I think you can definitely do a more subtle, natural, quote-unquote natural look. But I really wanted to use Legendary, and I just happened to use Trade, and this is like a more reddish, warm brown. I live. So here's the first look. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this off so we can do the second one. So I have the eyelid primer again, and it looks super good. So I know Manny loves witches, and I personally like witches too. I grew up watching Charmed. I grew up watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Also, I watched the Sabrina the Teenage Witch animated, which that was the one that I personally was like mostly into. And I was like, okay, like let me see if I can find some inspiration with the palette and see if I can do something in the color of the color story. And I found this picture of it, and I was like, oh, I could do purple, yellow, and black and see if I can make it into a look, because hello, gag worthy. With the other look, I'm gonna go ahead and take Cake Face, which is the white. I'm gonna set this brow bone, honey. Honestly, I appreciate that this white is not like super full on, like hella pigmented off the bat, that you can build up this color, because sometimes you just want a little dab of white to lighten something. I'm gonna first take off, by the way, I appreciate that this can go all the way back and I don't have to like have it open all the time, because that's a struggle for me. I'm gonna take the color Hunty first and foremost, and I'm gonna put this in my crease area just to maybe have this as my like buildable upper crease area shade, and I'm just gonna really buff this out. Get M573, and this is where I'm gonna just go in with purple. I'm gonna go with purple. And you can see like those two together look so pretty right here. I'm gonna take Pageant Queen. There's a little bit of fallout with these colors, with the colorful colors so far. I didn't really notice anything with the neutral tones. Add this here. Oh my god. Look how beautiful. So it'll go into that other color. Holy smokes, this is the second dip and it's already purple. This is so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pigmented. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of Snatch. See that? Snatch. So I can have a little bit more of, not like a more warm purple up in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take Trade one more time. I'm gonna take it with my darker color, or with my smaller brush. I'm really going to add this into my crease just so we can create some definition up in here. Oh yeah, bitch. Oh yes. Look at this. I'm so proud of myself. Look how beautiful. I'm gonna be very careful and I'm gonna take the color Shady, which is the black. I'm gonna take like maybe 2 dips into this first because I want this to look a little deeper, but I don't want it to look black. And I'm gonna start off in the outer corner and then I'm gonna build this. She is pigmented, okay? This does have the purple, but then if you can see, it has like this gorgeous magenta. Oh, this gorgeous like magenta in the hat, and then her dress, it like kind of gives me that vibe. Like it's a vibe. Take a little bit more of Pageant Queen because I don't want the purple to be gone completely. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna carve out my lid. I'm gonna take the color Campy. Oh shit, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna take the color Campy, which is this beautiful yellow. Honestly, yellow shades are, I love yellow, and I always get so upset because a lot of yellows, no shade, but a lot of color palettes that have yellow, they don't ever show up the way that I want them to show up, and it's like sheer and ugly. Okay. But same brush, I'm not adding any color to it. Like I'm not dipping in, I'm just blending the outer corner. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in with that little pencil brush, and I'm actually gonna take the color Shady, which is the black. I just feel like we should be grungy. I'm feeling this look a little bit of a grungy moment, and I like it. I'm gonna go in with Trade, and I'm just gonna blend that surrounding black, so it's not like all that shade. Snatched and Pageant Queen right around it, just so we can connect this purpley vibe. Oh bitch, this is stunning. I'm gonna take the color Beat one more time and put this in my inner corner. Add a little bit of Kai Kai. A bit of Beat and Kai Kai here to give me more of a pink inner corner. Need to add some more color. Okay, I really love this so much. I'm gonna quickly do the other eye off camera. Oh my god. So I just finished the second look using the more colorful tones. Oh my god, you guys, look at this. It's so beautiful. Like these colors blend so beautiful, and I was not prepared. I didn't know you could create so many colors. This is such a brilliant palette so far because this color, I mixed shades to create this color, and it's amazing, and I'm shook and I just can't believe it. The lashes that I put on with this look are Mykonos by Lily Lashes, and then the lip color is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lip, and this is in the Les Chocolat line. This is in Bittersweet, which is sepia kinda, you know, it's a sepia tone. You guys know how I like sepia. Look at my eyeshadow. Oh my god. Look at this. I even added pink to the inner corner to give us more of the pinky highlight vibe, and it absolutely changed the color. And it looks so beautiful. Oh, Malenta, I live. I usually do the shimmer on the lid for the half cut creases because you guys know I do love a half cut crease. But the matte yellow is honestly wow. I'm gonna go ahead and be right back so we can do the third look of the day. I am going to be doing my third look, and this is going to include more of the cooler tones. I saw this Instagram, I was on Instagram and I saw this makeup and I was like, oh. And this is from HEREEE. The Instagram is called HEREEE. And look at her eyes. Ooh, stunning. So I'm going to try to do something similar to this. The rest of the colors that I have not used yet for this look, not used so far, are these blue, which is Kiki and Fishy. Very excited. Fishy, I know, has a little bit of a sheen, as to what everyone has been saying. Once again, I'm going to take the color Hunty, and I'm going to put this on my upper crease. I'm going to go ahead and take the color Cake Face. So I kind of wiped off a little bit of the color on this M573. I'm going to take the purple, which is Pageant Queen. And I'm going to take a little bit of Shady. Oh, and I am just going to blend this out. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of Fishy to the crease just because the black was a little bit of intense. This is going to give us this beautiful color right here. Wow, I love that you can literally make any eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little bit of Pageant Queen and a little bit of Shady, like the tiniest bit. And I'm just going to really add this in my crease and then have this blended out. Okay, so I'm going to take the color Beat, which is the gorgeous shade. I'm going to take my finger, and I'm just going to go down the whole thing. I'm going to add a little bit of Cake Face, just to add this a little bit more white. I'm going to take the color Kiki. I'm going to put this right here. Kiki is this last shade. And then I'm going to go in with Fishy. With Pageant Queen and buff her out a little bit more. I'm just going to take my finger and I'm just going to blend this one out. I'm going to take a little bit of Miss Shady with the brush that comes in the Mani palette. I'm going to take Fishy and Kiki right up on the lash line. But like blue and purple just looks so pretty. Like the last look, I'm going to take Beat again on the inner corner. I kind of want to take a little bit of Kiki. See how that like makes this look. Honestly, wow. You guys, we made it to the third and final look of the day. We have been here for a ride and I'm shook. I'm shook. Do you guys see this makeup? Oh, wow. She did that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this look. It's completely different from the other two looks, and I love it because it's so different. You can see it's like a gorgeous halo, but it's like including so many blue tones and the greenish blue and like the purple. And she's dramatic, girl. She's dramatic. I ended up using the Eureka Lash from Lily Lashes. The lip is JSC Abused. Let's talk about this palette because we have a lot to talk about. I've played with every single color. Even though I've used a little bit of each color, The color that I feel like I've used in every single tutorial and every single look is the shade Beat and the shade Cake Face. Somehow I use Hunty in all 3 looks. Manny, let's talk. Because I did not know you were gonna come snatch our wigs with this palette. Bitch, what the fuck? I am shook. This is insane. It's insane. The thing that I have learned that I love about this palette as well, you guys, is that you can manipulate any shadow. Any shadow. I've used the Beat 3 times and they look completely different in every single look because I just use it by its own, or I add a little bit of pink, or I added a little bit of blue, and it just changes the color shift to the look. And I added some Cake Face to in the halo part of the eye, and it just looks different every time, and it looks stunning every single time, and it blends beautifully. I love that you can take every single color and you can change it, add a little bit of this, add a little bit of this one, or you can change it, manipulate it, and it'll look like a completely different eyeshadow that is on this palette, but it still ends up looking beautiful and it blends stunningly. Oh my gosh. The matte shades in this palette, they blend so beautiful. They are so nice. They're pigmented and they're not too pigmented, but they're pigmented enough that you can definitely have a nice color wash. And then if you need to dip in for more pigment, the second go round will be enough. Honestly, you do not need to go extra with this palette. It's honestly so great. These 2 shimmer shades are beautiful. They're so light reflected and they look so beautiful. I did use my finger for both shades and they look super beautiful. I absolutely love it. I did use a little bit of brushes just to get the preciseness in the edges, but these 2 shades, Cake Face and Shady, are super versatile and I love them. You can mix a little bit of Shady and a color and it'll deepen it up a little bit. Like I said, you can use Cake Face and a different color and it'll give you more of a lighter wash of a color, and I am so impressed. I don't know if I have a specific favorite shade in this palette, but I love Fishy. Fishy is me, bitch. Beat, I definitely love Beat because it's so beautiful and you can change it. I love Campy, the yellow. I finally feel like I have a yellow in my collection that looks yellow. Unfortunately, like in some of my Morphe palettes and some other colorful palettes from Kat Von D, this and like other, like Urban Decay, specifically Urban Decay, like they don't look yellow enough to me and I'm always having to reapply, and I feel like with this shade, I didn't have to do that. Honestly, it's so great. You absolutely need it. It's a great palette. I think it's a great vision. You can definitely tell that there was a lot of time, love, and effort spent into this palette, and it's just honestly so beautiful. I'm so shook at the fact that this palette is $45. This is $45 plus you get a brush. Bitch, I actually really like this brush because it's super precise and I love this little end for the brow bone. If you don't get this palette, you're basically playing yourself because this is a great investment. Honestly, I feel this to the, like, I know because I've played with every single color in this palette today and I've learned how to really work with this, and honestly it's super easy to work with this eyeshadow palette. The colors are really not hard to work with at all. I sound like I'm kissing ass, but I'm really not because I'm really shook at the color of this. Kiki, I actually really like. I like this kind of color. This kind of color reminds me of my childhood. I remember when they took us to Mexico and we went to a flea market or like a supermarket, I don't really remember, and this person had like an ice cream of this color, and I've always been drawn to this color since then. There's not even one bad shade in this palette. Like personally, to my opinion, there is not one shade in this palette that sucks. It's not super long. It's long, but it's not super long. The 2D palette is actually a little bit longer than the Mani palette. If you guys want like an eyeshadow that you can buy at Sephora, here's this. This is a Modern Renaissance palette. It's a little bit shorter than the Mani palette. It's a lot. It's half the size, like almost a third of the size of his original palette with Makeup Geek. But I still love this palette, okay? I am shook. Today has been a day of shooketh. And I'm very happy that I was shook in the correct way. I'm gonna still keep playing with this and I'll update you guys with pictures on my Instagram. Honestly, Manny, congrats on your brand. Congrats on this palette. This palette is great. I am such a fan. I love the whole thing about drag and drag queens. I think it's a great idea. I remember physically remembering that I was still in high school and I followed Manny for the first time, and he was under like 100K on Instagram before he even did like YouTube. I remember those days, and I remember like wow, like he is doing makeup. He is paving the way for men in makeup and for us to be having a name out here. And like I just remember being I'm just so proud of how far he's come with his journey. It's super inspirational to me personally, and I'm just so happy. And I can remember those days, and I remember him announcing on Instagram like, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I want to do. And I remember a couple months after he started his channel, I had the courage to do mine, and it has been the best decision making I've ever done since then. And so I want to give you a thank you, Manny, because you really honestly helped me personally as a boy in makeup, and I'm so inspired, and having this palette is honestly such a great accomplishment, and I honest to God really am such a fan of it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed all 3 looks. If you guys like these kind of videos, I've never really done it, but it was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, share this with your friends and family. It would mean the most to me. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one.